Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, you guys. Thank you so much for coming back with another episode of Time Out with Kyseé. I am here to bring you all your current events, your celebrity gossip, sports, and of course, our main topic, which is all about creating a budget. And we're also going to be going over day 3 of the master's pieces. So let's go ahead and get started. So, our first thing we want to do is start our day with our affirmation. And our affirmation is going to be I am in control of my finances and I am confidently creating and sticking to a budget that supports my goals and dreams. Okay, let's say it again. I am in control of my finances and I confidently create and stick to a budget that supports my goals and dreams. Okay, so if you don't have a budget, maybe you should start. You know, I didn't have one for a long time. It wasn't until I read this book. I love when a book made me feel some kind of way. But I read a book last year. It was about financial health, and I was just like I felt like I was being exposed. So yeah, go ahead and start a budget. You'd be surprised how much money you'll save. All right, so our intention of the day is to stay focused on our goals, whether personal, professional, or financial. Today, let's choose to do intentionally work towards those goals, no matter what, how big or so small. You got this. I have to tell myself that every time. Like yesterday, I was off, and but and today, and that can usually. And I said, no, you gotta get up. Like you gotta get up and stay focused. You can't let it be a feeling, because if it's a feeling, then you would just stay in the bed. So you can't let it be a feeling. You have to let it. You have to get up and do what you got to do. All right, time for our word of the day. It's inferior, inferior, inferior. That's what it is. I had to practice that word. Inferior, like a sunrise, a moment of joy. No, it's an adjective. It means lasting for a very short time. That I love that inferior, lasting for a very short time. So it's like the sunrise, that moment of joy, and then she's gone. If you ever watch a sunrise like I do, Sunny is here and she moves so fast. But when I tell you, looking at that sunrise gives you so much peace, because it's just like, I feel like it's like I'm Dolo shining bright day to day. And sometimes you be in the funk, you go watch a sunrise, you definitely be like, oh, I'm all right. So yeah, when you're in a tough time, just remember, this too shall pass. This too shall pass. Don't let a temporary problem, really pay rent in your head, okay? Because it's only going to be for a second. Okay, so for local news, this is for Facebook and Instagram. For local news, there is a day party this Saturday at Mr. East. I'm going to put this right after this. For more info, 646-618-5871. I'll post that again for you on Instagram. Marble. So again, the number is 646-618-5871. It's going to be a day party. It's going to be at Mr. East. It's going to be, I want to say, from 5 to 10. He has VIP seating available, so you can give him a call, 646-618-5871. What is she? Marvel, what are you over here doing? Get out. Let's go. Out. Bad kitty. Let's go. I knew you was over there doing something. Out. Out. Get out. Go party. Trying to party in my damn plane. Sorry about that. My cat was trying to go poop in my plant. I put pepper in all of them. She tried it. I got her before she could do it though. All right, so this was crazy to me when I was Good morning, D. How are you? Good morning. Cool, Daddy. Where you work at? What you doing for work? I'm gonna talk to y'all before I get into the next segment. Oh, good morning, Black. All right. So, guys, this next thing is wild. Spirit and Frontier in the hot seat about random pricing, and it looks like they're doing it according to zip codes. So Senate called them out on it, and they have till 2:25 to answer. I was like, good, because they get all your, so apparently, well, not apparently, they do. They take all of your information first, and then they'll present you with your baggage. I think baggage claim might be the same. They're trying to they charge different rates for seats, so all depending on your zip code. But the great thing is the Senate called them out, so these tickets might go down a little bit. Hallelujah. Trina, you want to come on my live? So, I don't know. I don't know how that's working. Okay, so, there's Tree. Oh, you didn't want to be here? Okay. Well, hang up. One time for my Tree. I don't even know how to hang up. Hit the X. Hit the X top right hand side. I shouldn't even use that. Was a mistake. Because you short live on Instagram right now. It should be an X in the top right hand side. All right. So also down in the Gulf of Mexico, there's vultures falling from the sky, like legit falling from the sky. Like people are out there like picking them up and putting them on a boat. So apparently this is nature. If they're out like looking for fish or something like that, they enjoy warm climates. But they're out looking for fish. If the temperature changes like too quickly, they just fall. So it's like if y'all Google like volcanoes, vultures falling, you'll legit see them falling. Like it was scary looking at that. I was like, oh no, not for me. All right. So we got more fires in LA, but hopefully, this week they do have some precipitation coming. They got some snow and some rain, but they're worried about it now creating mudslides. So just pray for LA, for real. Also, 7 police officers have been shot. They was responding to a suicide in action. Each one of them got shot, but none more life-threatening. The guy didn't make it. They found him all shot up, but they don't know if it was self-inflicted or if the police did it. However, he was a veteran, and I want to say he was like 47 years old, and he had some mental health issues. So I'm not gonna say. I would say a lot of the veterans, especially the ones that did war, they have PTSD, and it's just really bad for them. I was watching. I forgot the name of that movie. It's an old movie. It's an old war movie, but yo. And then you got people saying like this is nothing. Like, so if I can look at a movie and be traumatized, I can only imagine how they really feel if they're there. So get some everybody. I don't care who you are. Get some mental health. Get some therapy. Learn how to unpack this bag that you might have. Y'all president that y'all voted for. Troops have arrived at the southern border and are making hundreds of arrests of undocumented and suspected criminals. They're even arresting U.S. Citizens that are here on birthright citizenship. He doesn't care, but it was one judge that blocked the birthright citizenship. He also shut down centers where people can go apply to become citizens. He shut those down in Florida. So he's really taking action on the immigrant situation. I'm not mad about that though, because why is there only 2 live recordings? I'm not mad about that, but oh damn, I didn't go live here. But I'm not mad at that, because you guys keep our borders safe, and this is a land of the free. But a lot of times, like they'll be over there and they leave from over there because they can't be there and come here and do the same stuff. So he's cracking down on those. But he also was in Florida. He was at one restaurant, not Florida, I'm sorry. He was in Newark. And the owner was mad because he was like, these are people who come to work every day. They're not criminals. They come to work every day, you know, and, you know, they're not out here. They go home to their families, but they don't care. They don't care. So praying for all my friends that have families that are illegally documented and stuff like that. Because I can't even imagine. I know I was watching, I forgot what I was watching. Some, I think it was Madam Secretary. And in one of the episodes, they went into the, the place where they were keeping the children at after they took them from their parents. It was heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking. That was heartbreaking. So you can only imagine what's really going on. Like what they show on TV, that's just a little bootleg situation. They had children that hadn't been changed, children that hadn't seen their parents, and it was just so sad. So hopefully they get a handle on that. Also, 2 days after Trump was put in office, it was a man that was actually able to breach the Capitol building. He got in with a 9mm gun. When he went through the detector, it went off, but and he got searched, but they didn't find it, and he was able to take a whole tour without it being detected. It doesn't say how they found out it was detected, but they found it, and they say he wasn't. They don't think he was there to cause any trouble or anything like that. He wasn't being scary, but he has had suicidal and mental health issues in the past. Again, get some therapy. I was watching Wags the Riches. That's a cute little show. It's on Netflix. And upon first like looking at it, I was like, this is about to be some ratchet-ish. But I watched it. It really isn't ratchet. It's you know, whenever you put a whole bunch of women in a situation, you're gonna have a little cattiness. But they're on there making moves and hustling. I love that. But one of the girls, probably one of like the craziest one, she was like, I don't need therapy. Kodak Black's girlfriend, she don't need therapy. I'm like, whenever you hear somebody say they don't need therapy, they absolutely need therapy. Those are the people who need therapy the most. So whenever I hear somebody say I don't need therapy, I'm like, yeah, you need it. You need it real bad. I'm telling you, this, especially at my age, you can't. I'm 49 years old. There's no way you have gotten through life without something that was detrimental, like traumatizing, and people don't know how to deal with it. People start having a drink every day, you know. And before you know it, you 7 bottles in, this is a lot of bottles, you're alcoholic, you know, you're becoming addicted to this stuff. So go seek some mental health so you can unpack these daily situations that happen in life that you've never seen before. You know, as you grow up, people lose their parents. You never seen your parent. You never seen your mother die, your father die. You've been with them your whole life. Now it's a time that you have to be able to navigate life without them. And there's nothing wrong with that. And you'd be surprised at the kind of stuff that a therapist can pull out of you that you have suppressed. You have suppressed it. So go get therapy. Also, the King family made a statement today regarding the classification of King's murder on his birthday. So he is letting this Kennedy, King, and then 2 other people, he is letting the declassification of their assassinations show up. So the King family is upset, of course, and then, you know, they're just hoping that at least they can see the records before they go public, you know. Rightfully so. He's just a mean man. And celebrity news: Oprah faces backlash for making a bold claim about thin people after taking a weight loss drug. I'm just so shocked and devastated with her doing this, especially with your run of weight. Like for probably like a decade, Oprah's thing was about weight. She was too big and trying to do this and trying to do that. So it was like, okay, so now you had a great weight. You want to talk about people? Be careful. Be careful. Okay, so now we got a finance fun fact. Did you know that in the U.S., 7 in 10 people don't have a budget? Yet those who do are 20% more likely to save money. So, start saving money. That's big. All right, so the movie situation. My niece came over yesterday. One time for my niece Jasmine, she came over yesterday and we was hanging out, and we was just like talking about. We were just talking, and we got on like this movie, on different movies and stuff like that. So she was telling me a couple movies that she watched, and one of them was called Rap Shit. It's on Hulu, and it's about the City Girls, but they're denying it. And then she was saying that she said they're denying it, but she said if you know the City Girls, you could tell us their story. So I watched it last night. It's cute too. Like I don't really know. Like I fell asleep on some of it, but it was cute. But I did see. I don't listen to the City Girls. I just know one of them was messing with Puffy, but I never listened to them. And I don't know if they can rap or not. But it was a cute little movie. What I seen of it. Then she was talking about another one. It's called Compliant. Oh my God. And she even told me, she was like, Auntie said it's so stupid. So this movie takes place in a fast food restaurant, and some random man calls and he's like, oh, do you have a blonde girl working there? Blah, 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 blah. And it starts off like that. So the manager pulls a girl in the back, and this man's on the phone acting like he's a police officer, telling her that somebody from this lady's pocketbook, and she's here now. And it's so confusing. They like, this didn't happen. So this man on the phone, they still don't know who he is. He's like, it gets to the point where he's like, well, she's definitely gonna go to jail, but if you can make things easier and just have her strip search right there. And I'm just like, at this point, like, come on, cause come arrest me then. I'm like, you asking for too much and you doing too much. But apparently, I didn't let that finish. I didn't let that movie finish because I was like, I just can't. It was just too stupid. And I'm a manager, so it's certain things that no. And they was like, oh, your boss said this, and it's real easy to get a district manager's name, so they use that and say, oh, he said. It ain't no way that they can tell me what my district manager say. First of all, I know her. Second of all, I'm gonna call her on her phone like, I know you didn't say this. Good. So it was just a really stupid movie. It was really stupid. So let's get into horoscopes. Here's a brief description for everybody. Aries, today your natural enthusiasm may feel even stronger than usual. Embrace opportunities that allow you to lend and showcase your confidence. Trust your instincts, but remember to pace yourself so you don't burn out too quickly. Taurus, patience and perseverance bring big rewards. Okay. Gemini, your curiosity is on overdrive. Opening doors to new experiences. So that's good. Cancer, a focus on home and family bring comfort and balance. Leo, your charismatic energy is contagious, making it easier for you to inspire those around you. Tackle challenges with a creative flair. Virgo, you're tuned into the details, which is a major strength today. My mother was definitely a detail person, and she was a Virgo. She was definitely into that. Libra, harmony is your keyword. Diplomacy will help resolve conflicts and strengthen relationships. If you feel torn between two options, trust your intuition, but weigh the pros and cons before deciding. Scorpio, your passion and determination rise to the surface, pushing you to take charge. Yes, that's me too. And Sagittarius, your adventurous spirit craves novelty. Explore new ideas or try a fresh hobby to keep your mind energized. Be open to different perspectives. Creative collaborations will spark innovative thinking. Capricorn, you're in a productive groove. Set realistic goals and work methodically. Your perseverance will pay off. I love that. Aquarius, your inventive side shines. Conversations may open doors to unexpected opportunities. Yes, I love that for y'all. Pisces, your sensitive nature is heightened, allowing for deep connection with others. Listen to your intuition. And that was our last one. So, it's just fun. It's just fun, It's just fun. Hey, Ladybug. What's up? All right. On to the next one in sports. Um, so in sports, it's really in sports. I didn't really look at any sports, but it is I can't think of his name, but it's in baseball. So a lot of times the baseball guys are international, but his interpreter stole money for him. He I got you, Tracy. He's in his interpreter, so he was able to take all his pertinent information. He called the bank and had money transferred to his account. He had all the information, and they did it. So now they want him to pay back like $17 million and some crazy stuff. But I'm like, he ain't got that. Oh, so Tracy over on Instagram one time wants me to go back to Leo and read Leo over for her. Leo, your charismatic energy is contagious, making it easier for you to inspire those around you. Tackle challenges with a creative flair. Keep in mind the importance of teamwork. Collaborations will boost your success. Who you collaborating with, Tracy? I went back to my green tea. I had to get that other tea. I was drinking the goddess tea. So it was the goddess tea. We have I see that small girl. So the goddess tea, we got like the blood cleanser, and then we had the something with the skin, and then I had my own tea called mugwort. So I was mixing all three of them together. When I tell y'all, it was so hard, like the green tea. This is what I normally drink. The green tea is like more soft, and it's just nice to have. That's my second cup already. I'm gonna leave the I do have a little bit more of the other one mixed up, so I'm gonna drink that though. All right, what do we have next? We have a health fun fact. Walking boosts creativity. A brisk walk can boost your creativity and problem-solving abilities by improving blood to the brain. Okay. So get out there and walk. Move your bodies, guys. You gotta move your bodies. It's cool, but like I'm busting out Pilates right in here as much as I can. All right, so let's take a moment for Black History fun fact. Did you know that the first Black woman to own a bank was Maggie Lena Walker? She made history in 1903 when she became the president of St. Luke Penny Savings Bank. Talk about making moves. Okay, girl, in 1903. That's very inspiring. It reminds you that you could definitely have the power of persistence and breaking barriers. So that's what we have to do. Keep that in mind. Health tip of the day: eat whole foods. Incorporate more fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains into your diet. These foods are packed with essential nutrients and help fuel your body eventually. I have my mango. I ate half of it. I can't eat. Of course, I can't eat it while I'm sitting here talking, but I ate half of it. Allegedly, a mango it's like, think a mango is like the retinol of fruit. And retinol is the best form of anti-aging skincare. So mangoes are good. So just eat a mango. And it makes plenty of sense because I have a friend one time for ginger. This girl is like so perfect, so beautiful. Her skin is always glowing. The face is tight. It looked like she bathed in retinol. So it makes perfect sense. Her mother too. Her mother's old. And you're like, what? Yeah, that's your mother. So, and they're I don't want to say Puerto Rican. I know they're definitely international. But she hates Big T, but she eats mangoes all the time. And I was like, you can tell she does. Now that I know what they do. What's up, Big T? So make sure you're eating it. And LaDonna says, for you guys who know LaDonna, she's always talking about eat your water. So and fruit has a lot of water in it, and our body is mostly water. So we definitely gotta like eat more of that. If you don't, like, that's when you start with the problems with everything, because you're eating all that bad food and your body's like, we don't want it. So incorporate some more whole foods in there, guys. So I'm still reading the Master's Pieces, of course. I was slack yesterday. I didn't read it. I read my other book, but I didn't read this. So this is actually day 4. And day 4 is from my friend. My friend is showing. She's the reason. She's how I met Tiffany, the author. So it's yes, I love mangoes too, Coco. So today, day 4, her story. Of course, I'm not telling too much, but guys, you can still get this book on Amazon. It's called The Master's Pieces. You can put it right in the search bar, and it pops right up. It's $23. It's 30-day devotional. When I tell y'all, it's like mental health. It's really good. It's mental health. So it really helps you understand that you're not the only one. It's starting to get bright back there. So her scripture was, have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened and do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you everywhere you go. And she talks about how she was really scared to make a big move. So that really resonates. You know, a lot of times you'll hear like a little voice that's like, you know, you're scared of the unknown, so you don't listen. So she said that she was obedient and followed what God told her to do, and she got down to Florida and it's bubbling way more. So don't be afraid, you know. And just remember, God did not give you a spirit of timidity, fear and timidity. Okay, know who you are. Know who you are. So let's talk about a budget. I'm gonna push this up as soon as I'm done, cause y'all don't Did I save that? There we go. All right. So we're talking about a budget. You definitely want to be able to the first thing you want to do. Well, let me just say, a lot of us struggle with it. I definitely was struggling with a budget, and it's so important. Whether you're saving for something big, paying off a debt, or just trying to manage your finances, a budget is key. So first thing you want to do is track your expenses. You need to know where your money is going. And my app, I have an app like Albert, Mint, or YNAB. Help you visualize your spending. Now, I don't have those other two. I'm gonna get Mint. I found something I want, but I know Acorn really like, you spent this much money at such. I'm like, I don't need you to tell me that. But if you track your spending, you get very uncomfortable, because then you realize that you was wasting money on dumb shit. And I was there. Like one of the things I really paid attention to was how much money I was giving Starbucks for what I'm drinking right here for free, for some green tea with some matcha powder. That adds up. That was like $7 a day. So you $7 a day, 5 times a week. That's $35. 35 times 4, and then you multiply that, and before you know it, like, that's a lot of money. So it's important that you track your spending, to pay attention to where your money's going, because that right there, like one of the apps I have, they squirrel away. They like, all of them do something different. And when people say, "Oh, I can't save money," if you buy Starbucks every day, that's money that can be saved. Even if you save one of those Starbucks days. I know one of the accounts takes $5 a week from me. So just imagine you save $7 a week, and if you do it over long term, and that's something that you can't even, it's not going to bother you. If you just let it sit there before you're like, "Oh shit, oh okay, these little $7 and add it up." So, hey Leisha, I spend $6.47 each morning at Dunkin'. So what I did, I invested in the Keurig. So, because a lot of times we stop at those places because it's on the way to where we're going. We're rushing and we don't have time to do it at home. So we'll just get it on the way. Trust me, I know. So what I did was I got a Keurig, pop it in, it's sitting there waiting for me, and I'm out the door. Well, I haven't had to go out the door with it yet, but I really got it because after my surgery I couldn't really come up and down the stairs, and I like my green tea. But when I do go back to work, that's what it's gonna be, because at this point I'm used to it. At this point I'm like, I can't even imagine spending I'm not spending that money. Nope. Nope. No ma'am. No ma'am. So the second step is to set goals. I want this live. I want that live, and I want that to stay on loop. So you definitely want to set some goals, whether it's saving. Oh, I already said that part. No, I didn't. So whether it's for goals, for a vacation home, or just having emergency money, having a clear goal makes budgeting easy. Yo, you better start making that coffee at home, girl. That's a vacation you spending. And then they give us a 50, 30, and 20 rule. 50% goes to your needs, 30% to your wants, and 20% to savings. And 30%, I would switch that, really. I would switch that to 20% save, 30% saving, and 20% of what you want. Because most of the stuff we want, we don't need. It's just some dumb shit. Like, I really have, and I've gotten so much better. Like, oh, Leash, you wrong, girl. All right, so Leash, this is what you do too. Get you some to-go cups and put that'll help you out. Cause I've done that too. Like, I'm not taking my mug and just like, ugh. So get you some to-go cups and then do it. Hey, John W861. Is that John? Did you change your name again? Cause that wasn't your name the other day. But I'm figuring it's you. I'm figuring it's you. So make sure you're saving that money, guys. You think about that, especially with you, Leash, because you got the 2 kids. You think about all that money, like that can be going to a part of the college fund, even if you got one. Oh, okay. Hey. Oh no. Hey, John. But even if you got a college fund already, just think about in 10 years, you're gonna be like, that's shallow spending. They can't get that from me no more. It's all about balance and being realistic. I mean, you gotta remember that times you will fall off track. The other day I was out and I was like, I'm gonna treat myself to a Starbucks, and I was like, you know what? I'm not doing that. That's what I just said. Get you a to-go mug. So Leash, you're gonna be able to do that, sister. Yes, it's bad, girl. It's all good. You're gonna fix it. We're gonna be faithful, stay focused, and stick to that budget. For real. Yeah, you're gonna fall off, but it's all good. It's all good. So, that's all they give me. That's so simple. So, I mean, I'm telling you, I even got myself a wall calendar where I'm writing everything on there, because I'm praying for you, sister. I'm just like, I'm not wasting any more money at this time. There's like so many things that I want to do with my money. And I'm like, I'm not wasting on that. Oh, I know you are, John. Those are my aunts too. Those are my parents' good friends, but Aunt Linda, Aunt Gloria, those are all my aunties. Auntie Bev. Yep. So once you do that, I'm telling you, you'll be definitely uncomfortable with yourself. Like, what? And then if you get that app, you really be like, I'm so embarrassed. So, I think that's about all I have for you guys today. Yeah. So hopefully, you're making smart goals and you're making your budget. So, and getting some therapy. Leash, how's therapy going? We're making sure we're getting some therapy so we can have a healthy mind, because a healthy mind means a healthy life. And I was watching something this morning. It was they was breaking down demonic spirit, and they broke it down. It was just like, it's basically just a bad attitude or something. I shouldn't even talk about that, but get rid of that demonic spirit that's spending that money or whatever. I don't even know how I brought that up. But that's about it for you guys. My brother just called me from St. Thomas, so I'm gonna go call him back. I'm so jealous. He's over there in St. Thomas living his best life. while I'm here and it's cold. Hopefully I can get out and do a little bit of walking at some point. It's too cold for me to go outside though, but yes, I love your therapy. And this is another thing too, guys, for therapy. A few people that I talk to, they'll be like, "Oh, it didn't work out for me in therapy." I want you guys to think of therapy as an outfit. You gotta go to the store. Sometimes you gotta go to different stores, right, to get that perfect outfit. And sometimes you're like, I love this outfit, and when you try it on, like, it just ain't for me. Think of it like that. That way you don't get, just get disgusted with it. You just gotta keep. You gotta keep. I went through the very first therapist I had. I loved her, and then she just disappeared. And I went through like about 4 different therapists after that. That I was just like, nope, nope, nope. And finally, a good friend of mine, one time for Kendra, one of my friends, she, we're good, and she's solid. So she was just like, this is the person I go to, call her. And I did. And we've been together ever since. And that was just about a year ago. So get you some therapy is very necessary. I'm going over to, this is for anybody who wants to go. I was planning a trip to St. Thomas. I don't feel like planning no group for a group of people. I just don't feel like that. So I'm going on May 17th to the 21st. If anybody wants to go to St. Thomas to see my brother, you're more than welcome. I got an Airbnb because I just don't feel like it. So, but that's about it for today, guys. Oh, that was good for your therapist. That's good. I like that. I like that. They're making it really easy for people to get therapy now. Um, I see a lot of the advertising. So whenever I see advertising, I just share it on my story because we have to have therapy. And like I said before, I know that's right. And like I said before, like your parents will mess you up, not even meaning to, but they're damaged. Your parents have been damaged by their parents, and which means they're bringing that trauma over, and they don't even realize that they're bringing the trauma over. So I would just say, like, put your kid in therapy, just because if they're healed now, they'll be okay grown. If a child is not healed as a child, we got a dangerous adult. So April 17th, that's the information. April 17th to the 21st. I said I didn't feel like that. I didn't feel like trying to harass people for money for the house. I said I'm not being bothered. So we're going April 17th to the 21st. Everybody got, if you want to go, y'all got to find your own place and car. I'll probably collaborate with you and D. I love y'all. I love everybody in that group though. I just don't feel like being bothered. I don't feel like being bothered with that, the whole group situation. So, but that's all I have for you guys today. Please make sure you are staying hydrated. Make sure you are eating more whole foods. Make sure you're getting your fruit in. It's real, all right? Especially when you start growing up like me. You gotta take care of yourself because in 20 years I'll be 69. That happened. I was just a kid. So take care of yourself. The time goes by like that. All right. So I appreciate you guys for joining in. Stay tuned. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow or the next day. I'm not sure. It's all going to be something for uplifting the culture for sure. Okay. So that's it. We appreciate you for tuning in. All right. So I killed it over there.